everyone, it's Lexi, and first of all, I would like to apologize for the shakiness that is going to be this video. I'm filming on my laptop, so yes, crappy quality, really sorry about that. And second of all, every time I move my hands, since I talk with my hands quite a bit, it's going to shake the thing. So, sorry about that. But I wanted to make a video about some of my favorite things, just so you guys could get to know me a little bit more, and some of them are my favorite things just right now, and then some of it is gonna be my favorite things like of all time. So yes, so first of all, one of my favorite things is, yes, that is an exploding TARDIS blanket, and yes, I love Doctor Who very, very much. David Tennant is my favorite Doctor, but I really enjoyed both Christopher Eccleston and Matt Smith. I feel like not very many people give Christopher Eccleston enough credit for being the first Doctor in the revival of the TV show, and I think he did a pretty good job. Like, yes, the first episode is extremely weird and cheesy, and the whole, like, all of the graphics and the special effects in it is pretty cheesy the first season, but it's really good, so stick with it. It's really good. It gets so much better. And so yeah, I really, really liked him. I like how intense he was and how passionate he was about, like, how he portrayed the Doctor is how passionate and intense. And I loved David Tennant because I feel like he got every single one of the qualities that just made his Doctor is seriously my favorite. Like, I love how funny he can be and how witty he can be and just how serious and intense he can be sometimes. And then his sassiness and his very, very attractiveness and just every single, I feel like he gets the perfect mix of all of these characteristics that make this perfect man that I just want to marry. So yeah, I loved him, and then I was really, really, really sad when he left, and I was also sad when Christopher Eccleston left. But and then Matt Smith came, and I was kind of like, I don't really want to watch anymore. And then my brother was like, please just give it a chance, and so I was like, fine. And so then I watched, and then within the first 5 minutes, I loved Matt Smith so much, and him and little Amy, and then everything was perfect. I loved it, and I'm gonna cry when he leaves on Christmas, and it's just gonna be wonderful and awful at the same time, because it's gonna be very intense. But yeah, I love Doctor Who. It's one of my favorites, and I love a lot of like the BBC shows. I loved Sherlock, and I'm so excited for it to come back in January. Oh my gosh, I'm going to explode. I'm so excited. And I loved Robin Hood, and it was so good. I love that show. And yeah, so I really, really enjoyed those shows. And so yeah, and I also want to talk about how I love Christmas right now. Well, I always love Christmas, just not right now. But since it's Christmas time, I decided to talk about how I love Christmas time. If you couldn't tell, I have Christmas lights up there and candy canes hanging from it, and I have my first advent calendar, and I have loved it, and I'm definitely getting a new one next year. And so yes, I love Christmas time. I love Christmas. I love the holiday season. I love being with family, friends, singing the songs, watching the movies, drinking the drinks, eating the food, feeling just the atmosphere of love and giving and caring and just acceptance. Like, I love this time of year. I love the whole feeling of it. Like, it's seriously one of my favorite times of year ever. And speaking of Christmas, I bought myself a early Christmas present because I didn't want to wait for myself to get it. And so yeah, so I got myself this when it came out, like that Monday, I think. The Monday after it came out. I think it came out on Sunday. I don't remember. But yes, I bought myself this, and it is my favorite album ever, I think. It is so good. Like, I love it so much. And Louis Tomlinson is the love of my life, and Harry Styles is a close second. Anyway, but I absolutely loved it. And I don't even think you have to be a One Direction fan to actually enjoy this album, because it's not their normal sound. Like, it sounds so much more mature than their just like teenage selves singing songs. Like, I feel like there's so much more depth in it, and I just love it. I think it's so good. So even if you don't like One Direction, I honestly would recommend listening to it. Like, just a few of the songs, like I love them. Like, Happily is so good, and Half a Heart is really good. And I love Does He Know and Through the Dark and Strong and You and I love all of them. Like, seriously, all these songs are so good, and they have so much meaning to them, and I really, really like them. So, yes, I would recommend this even if you don't like One Direction. I still think it is really, really, really good. And another thing that I'm really enjoying a lot right now is The House of Hades, and it's the 4th book in the Heroes of Olympus series that Rick Riordan wrote, and it is so good. And I wish I was further into it, but I'm just lazy, which doesn't make any sense because I really don't do much. And so I have plenty of time to read it, but I just get distracted by internet. And so, yeah, but this is really good, and I really, really like the whole Greek and Roman mythology that's included in these series of books. Like, I really like the Greek mythology in the Percy Jackson books. I love those books. But I like how he compares the two, and you can see how they compare to each other, and I really thought that was really interesting, and I love Rick Riordan. He's a very good author. And I didn't ever read the King Chronicles because Egyptian mythology didn't really interest me. Like, I didn't ever I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me, so I didn't ever read it. But, so yeah, and some of my favorite movies that I want to talk about is this one of my favorite Christmas movies ever of all time, and it's Scrooge, and it has Albert Finney in it, and it is so good. I would recommend it. It's just, like the story of the Christmas Carol, basically, and it is so good. Like, I would recommend this to everyone in the universe. It is so good. I love it so much. Another one of my favorites is Phantom of the Opera. I remember when I first saw this in the movie theaters, it ended, and I walked out, and I was just sobbing, and sobbing, and sobbing buckets of tears. Just like in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. I sang that song. I didn't really, but basically, because I was sobbing so much. But it's so good. I love this movie. I would watch it forever and forever and forever. Forever. If I was stuck on a desert island, this is one of the movies I would bring with me because I would never get tired of it. I love it. Another one, favorite Disney movies are Little Mermaid and Aladdin, and sadly we don't own Aladdin legally, and so I just have this, and it's so good. I love this movie. For anyone that hasn't seen this movie, watch it. It is really good. I love it. Disney movies are some of the best movies ever made are Disney movies. I love them. Another ones that movies that I'm obsessed with, especially right now. I don't know why right now, but I love these movies. Like, I've just been really, really into them right now. So, Anne of Green Gables and Anne of Avonlea, I love them. They're so good. If you have never seen these, watch them. I love them. They're so good. And my mom told me to read the books are really different, but that I should read them. But I don't know if I will. Because I really just like seeing it like this. And I also never have seen the third movie because I heard the third movie just ruined the beautiful magic that was created in these first two movies. So I don't want that to be ruined. So I don't think I'll watch the third one. Another one, one of my favorite movies of all time, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I can quote this entire movie. I kid you not. If you feel like leaving a comment down below saying quote from this movie, I will say the one before, I'll say the one after, I will say the entire scene that it comes up in. I love this movie. If Flint Lockwood was a real person, I would marry the crap out of him. I love this movie. And that kind of shows my way too intenseness of loving fictional characters, because I get so attached to fictional characters way too easily. Amy and Rory were my favorite companions, and I cried. And for those of you who watch Doctor Who, you will know why. And I cried and cried and cried. And I just get way too attached to people. Well, to people and to fictional. More fictional than just real people. I don't know. But yeah, I love that movie. And then the last one I want to talk about was the 25th anniversary of Les Mis, and I did see the actual movie of Les Mis, and I did enjoy it quite a lot. I just like this one a lot better because I like the Broadway version better. I don't know, I just like seeing the production of it and seeing how just amazing it is, and it just makes me want to go and see it on Broadway so bad. I absolutely love this. And I love Nick Jonas in this. Like, he doesn't sound Jonas Brothery anymore. He sounds like a singer. Even though I actually really did like the Jonas Brothers when they were together. Maybe they're together. Are they together again? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, when they were bigger. When they were like the One Direction of America, kind of. So, yeah, I absolutely love this. I love all the songs in it. And if you could tell, a lot of these movies that I just showed you are musicals and have a lot of music in them. And, yeah, I love singing and I love, music in general. I actually play the flute. And, yeah, I was just talking to my mom the other day about how I really want to start playing the flute again because I haven't played it in a really, really long time. And so hopefully I'll be doing that again and getting some music and being able to play again because I miss band and all that kind of stuff. And the last thing I want to talk about, since I totally just went off topic to everything, is YouTube and how I love Dan Is Not on Fire and I love Amazing Phil. I sadly do not have one of his t-shirts. If I did, I would hold it up in front of my face and be like, look, I have an Amazing Phil t-shirt. But I don't. So, but yes, I love YouTube. I love the YouTubers and like that whole community and how they're all friends, and I think it's so cute and so sweet. And I love Dan and Phil so much, and their friendship is just beautiful to me, and I love it. And I love Zoe and Alfie and Marcus and Casper and Louise and Joe and Jim and Tanya and just everyone. Tyler Oakley is one of the most hilarious men I have ever seen. Ever. I cannot keep a straight face watching any of his videos. Well, his serious ones, obviously, but he doesn't really make very many serious ones. But, oh my goodness, I seriously love him. His face just makes me want to smile. I love him. But, yeah, so, I hope that gave a little insight to me. I probably sound a little bit insane and kind of crazy, but I kind of am. So, in the words of Amazing Phil, normalness leads to sadness. So I'd much rather be a little bit weird and a little bit different than just being like every other person in the world. Because I would much rather be proud of who I am than being a copy of someone else. So, I guess that's, this just turned really deep. So, that's my message to you. Be proud of who you are. Don't let people change you, and just be happy, I guess. I wish you all a very, very happy holidays, very Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, everything. Happy every holiday that's around this time of year. I think I named them all, but yes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave me questions in the comments, like and subscribe if you really feel like it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but yeah, I really hope you guys like this. Sorry it's kind of long, but I just wanted you guys to get to know me a little bit. So if you guys like this, I'll probably make some more videos like this. If you guys want to ask me questions or anything, I'll leave my Twitter and Tumblr down below if you guys want to ask me questions. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.